Okay, hello everybody. Shut my door. I've been a good start. So I went to a training day yesterday. I'm going to straighten you up, hopefully you guys will work. And it was amazing. It was a last minute leadership academy from Sarah Dunning, and I didn't know it was happening. And then saw Sarah Cook advertising it on the Monday night call. So I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know about this. They hadn't really advertised it. And this is why it was a bit last minute. I popped it in the group and a few of you away. Steph, I know Sarah couldn't make it in the end, but Steph Warner came with me. We went and had an amazing day. I always think Sarah Dunning's leadership academies are really incredible, and it's so good to hear from other leaders. And what I'm going to show you here isn't anything that we don't know, but like, guys, Jade Brewer's style, just going to be so transparent. Like, we're on a road to nation, and I really have to be the leader that's guiding us the way. I've got to lift the lid, and I'm prepared to do what it takes. But I just also want to show you the vision of what's possible for us as a team, collectively, together. Now, if you're in this Facebook group, WhatsApp group, you need to see this. I'm going to share it in the WhatsApp. I'm going to share it in our Facebook group, just for us as our team to see what's possible. But just practically, from a strategy point of view, and I know it doesn't always work out as a perfect science, I just want to show you, like, really what we've got in our hands, how close we are from a people perspective when we all do our little bit. And it's not about us all going miles and miles, but it's about us doing our little bit. And this message will reach people that you may be thinking, I'm not really that active at the minute and I'm not prepared to do this. But whatever you do does contribute to the bigger goal. Or you might be thinking, do you know what? I'd like a little bit of a goal for myself. What if I did do my tiny little bit, and how that would impact? So I'm just going to run you through our team situation, because I think there's new people in here and existing people, and we don't necessarily know like how big our team actually is. So Heart Nation to be, I just want to show you what's on the top line. So the top line here are all my direct district managers. I have 7 direct district managers, and these are all in my central area, and some of these district managers have got team members of their own, so they're highlighted just underneath in the green. So all of those people there are not in my central district, because they're all district managers. They're in my central area though, because they are our next area managers ready to pop. So we're ready for you district managers to step up now and get into that area manager mode. And if you're within these teams and you're not yet a district manager, it's your responsibility, and your next goal is to be thinking, okay, get to district manager. The orange line is everybody direct to me. So this is quite, not everyone direct to me, sorry, there's a few that aren't, but the majority of the people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 direct independent consultants to me in my central district. So that's not to impress you guys, but I just want to share that with you, because I am actively every day speaking to people about this business, and I'm actively enrolling people all the time into this business, and that's the lifeblood, and that's where we really want to see duplication. And if you're struggling with that side of things, you need to share with me what it is that you're doing. Share your DMO with me, so then we can have a look and unpick. Are you doing enough? If you're doing enough, do we need to tweak your messages? Like, why are we not getting the results? Because we really want to be seeing that duplication. So 17 direct district managers. We have Steph, who has sponsored Victoria, and Lois, who sponsored April. Apologies if I've missed anyone, but I think that's pretty much correct. Everyone else is direct. So it's your jobs in this orange to be like, right, I'm the next district manager. And I know there's a couple of people in qualification, so this month 3,500 or even less for some people. Like, just go for it, because sometimes it's a fine line between feeling like you're putting pressure on yourself, maybe you can see me, and not running for something. And I think people want to see validation, people want to see that you can achieve things in this business, and your success will attract more success, will attract more people to you. So dig deep and really think, okay, I'm doing this. And you know, you actually have all the answers within you. I can get on a call with you and give you coaching ideas, but ultimately it's just about getting into action and asking people and doing things and getting in, like, meeting new people and sharing what Arbonne is. That's it. It's simple. We want to meet new people, or meet people and share what Arbonne is, whether that's letting them see the products, letting them hear about the business, getting a group presentation together so you can speak to people en masse if your time is short. But ultimately, that is it. So if you're not doing those things, you've got to ask yourself, is it yourself that's holding, is it you that's holding you back? Are your excuses bigger than your why? And really thinking around that. So I'm hoping that is like a bit of a love punch, but I really want us to run for this now. And I'm kind of like, we have been swirling in the same position for a while, and I don't know why, because we've got a bloody epic team. Look at the scale of this. It is freaking amazing. So Central District and my Central District. Now, collectively, if I added up every single business builder, now there are some business builders on my stats that are not, I don't know who they are, to be honest, I've not listed them on here. And if you're watching this and you're like, you've put me on there, Jade, but I am not running a business, I'm not selling a thing, take me off, then tell me. But I do believe everyone on here is actively like still kind of in. You're still using the products, you're still perhaps promoting the products, talking about the products. So you guys just have to tell me. Some of you may be really new on here, in which case you're probably like thinking, what the hell am I doing? This isn't a whipping, a roasting, but I want to show you what you're part of. And actually, you're a part of an amazing, massive growth that's about to happen in our business. And that's only going to replicate into your business. So people are going to see your success as well, which is really, really exciting. Now, the magic number within this business, and basically for Sean Thompson said there's a key strategy. And the key strategy is that we all do our 2.5 building block. That's it. Just nail the 2.5 building block, which is 2,500 personal sales every month. And when you break that down, yes, it might take a little bit of time to get there. Actually, if you really ran for it in the first month, it's really about getting 14 clients doing like a 150 order. 14 clients doing a 150 order. And then that's monthly. Now in the start month, you might get that because you're speaking to new people. In your second month, it might be that we still need to continue to talk to new people and some of your existing people reorder. Third month, again, some new people, but then some of your first month people are going to reorder. It starts to compound, and actually month 4, month 5, month 6, you'll start to realise that all the people that you've met along the way will start reordering because products have run out, and that 2,500 is just ticking over. But it takes a little bit of effort in the start, because at the end of the day, you're starting a business from nothing. So we do want to talk to new people. We want people don't know what you do. They're not going to buy or not going to join you. So just remember that. It's just bloody basic business. In any job I've been in, whether it was sales, buying, whatever, I had to go and speak to new people, new factories. I needed to find out what people were doing. I needed to, find out what business plans people had so I could best serve them and give them the best package. This is about find out what people's needs are. Are they struggling with energy and bloating? We've got products that help people. You've got solutions. So just think in the first few months, I've got to find new people and share it with them. And actually over time, those people will buy, I promise you, because the product's freaking amazing. But also, people also join you because they will see your conviction in the products. So I'm hoping that makes sense. So 2,500 is the magic number. If we can nail that, I just want to show you a simple strategy of how quickly you can promote to region by the end of this month, and how quickly we as a team can promote to nation, not the end of this month, end of this year, by the end of this year. Because do you know what? There's reduced qualifications on right now, and we've got 6 months left. And are you thinking, oh my God, it's not going to happen now? I was so gung-ho. Or are we just giving up? And I'm not willing to do that. You can't be willing to do that. We've got reduced qualifications. So let's go. Let's all jump together and join this as a team. Little chart across the bottom. So 33 ICs, if we all were doing 2,500, our numbers are 82,500. That is like 3/4 this year, 3/4 of the way to nation qual. That is on statistically where we should be at. That we're already there. Obviously, not everybody is doing 2,500, and not everyone is as active as others. Some are doing more, some are doing less. But let's just halve those numbers. Say for July, say 16 ICs doing 2,500. That puts us on a flat, even keel of 40,000 to achieve this month. But from now on in, our strategy is to do our 2,500 building block and to sponsor one new IC and teach them to do the same. Because if we can just do that for ourselves and show somebody else how they do it and getting into their network, we're literally month on month on month on month doubling our numbers. And that's where in Arbonne, you don't just see 10% growth month on month. You can literally double your numbers with exponential growth from nothing to like thousands over the course of 4 or 5 months. So I just want to show you that if we put the effort in today. So if everyone is a team of one. Okay, so if you're saying, you're like, that's good for you, you've got people in your team. Okay, well, what if we're all just a team of one? And for the first month, we do our 2,500 building blocks. That's 2,500. Month 2, we've sponsored one person, and month 2, there's 2 of us now doing it, me and the other person that I've sponsored. That's now 5,000. We both sponsor one new person. We're doubling our numbers. That's now 10. We've got 4 people in our team. So we've both sponsored an extra, doubled 10,000. Everyone does the same thing, 2,500, sponsor one person. We're now at a team of 8. That's 20,000 over the course of 4 months. Everyone does the same, 16,000, 40,000 QV over the course of like 5 months here. Double, 80,000. Double it again, 160,000. It's not about as one person sponsoring 5 people and teaching 5 people to do 2,500. If we just focus on everyone doing the same thing, and the system is do 2.5 block and sponsor one new IC. So that really is just everyone doing a tiny bit themselves. It's not as busting a gut and trying to sell 10,000 QVs worth of product. It really is a small amount, and it's about us being focused on what that is and breaking it down week by week, and having a plan of how you're going to reach out to new people and book your calendar. You just want activity in your diary, and that's what the Americans say, having a full calendar. But like, yeah, it feels good when you're in activity. It feels less hazy and foggy. So just to kind of put that into perspective, if you can see over here, I really hope you can. I'm trying to do this as professionally as possible. Like if July we do we break it all down. I know we've got 33 here, but just say it's 16 that do 2.5, and we all sponsor one new person and teach them to do the same next month to get them into strong qualification for the first level of promotion. In August we're at 32 ICs, and that's us hitting 80,000 next month. And if we do the same again in September, UKMC, bringing that energy, and everyone sponsors one, and we all get into that, like, this is what we're doing, who's in for 2.5 block, who's in for sponsoring one, who's in for the 2.5 block, who's in for sponsoring one. This is what we have to do. In September, we're at 64 ICs, and we're hitting 160, which is way over qualification this year for Nation. Now, that's just talking about my goal, but where do you sit on here? If you're a team of one, where could you be by September? Could you be in area qualification? Because we're July, August, September. Like, this is a magic month. What about like December? Where could you be? Could you be like doing 80,000 QV? Can you imagine earning £6,000-7,000 paychecks? Because that's the reality of this. And do you know what Benson Jergo said so rightly? This business is something that creates you reoccurring income stream from doing the work once. And what it does is it gives us back our time. So many people are filling in the bucket with money going in. There's a hole in the bucket and money's going out. And they're never seeing the money rise. It's just like an endless pit of money going in, money going out from bills and expenses. And at the end of the month, there's nothing left. How about with our barn, we build a well and there's money going in and it's constantly filling and filling and filling. Yes, there's going to be things that have to go out and expenditure, but this is the difference. So many people are thinking they're okay and just live into their means, but really, are we building wealth? Are we having time back? Or are we just constantly on the wheel of 40 hours a week, 40 hours a week, 40 hours a week? This business is insane, guys. We've got to grasp it with our hands and like, just do the bloody work. All of us just got to put in some effort, because nothing comes for free. But gosh, how amazing are the rewards with this when we put in some effort. And I honestly went to this event yesterday and had the best day. I loved it. I love learning and I love improving myself. This is what this gives you. It's not about building wealth for your company, building wealth for your CEO, because if you're in a job, that's what you're doing. If you're building something for you that's your own, that you can own and take away, and you're building it for your family legacy, that's about like entrepreneurship, and that's real smart business. I'll take a photo of this along with the video. I really hope that makes sense. If you are watching this and your name's on here and you're like, okay, I'm not doing 2.5, but I'm in to increase and I'm back to like do more, then please reach out to me. If you're looking at this and you're thinking, I don't know why the heck my name's on that board, Jade, remove me. then also let me know. But I'm not missing anyone out, because I believe in every single person that's written on here. I believe that you have a purpose. There was a reason why you said yes to Arbonne. There was a reason why you saw this. And like now, more than ever, the game is on, like the success is happening. I'm seeing it all around me. And if you want it back in and you really want to start building, come to me and we get going. And I'm here to support you. I love you lots.